Before Lovewit's door. Enter Lovewit, with several of the neighbors. Love. Has there been such resort, say you? 1 NEI. Daily, sir. 2 NEI. And nightly, too. 3 NEI. Aye, some as brave as lords. 4 NEI. Ladies and gentlewomen. 5 NEI. Citizens' wives. 1 NEI. And knights. 6 NEI. In coaches. 2 NEI. Yes, and oyster women. 1 NEI. Beside other gallants. 3 NEI. Sailors' wives. 4 NEI. Tobacco men. 5 NEI. Another Pimlico. Love. What should my knave advance, to draw this company? He hung out no banners of a strange calf with 5 legs to be seen, or a huge lobster with 6 claws? 6 NEI. No, sir. 3 NEI. We had gone and then, sir. Love. He has no gift of teaching in the nose that e'er I knew of. You saw no bill set up that promised cure of agues, or the tooth ACH? 2 NEI. No such thing, sir. Love. Nor heard a drum struck for baboons or puppets. 5 NEI. Neither, sir. Love. What device should he bring forth now? I love a teeming wit as I love my nourishment. Pray God he have not kept such open house, that he hath sold my hangings, and my bedding. I left him nothing else. If he have eat them, a plague o' the moth, say I. Sure he has got some body pictures to call all this jing. The friar and the nun, or the new motion of the knight's courser covering the parson's mare, or tea may be, he has the fleas that run a tilt upon a table, or some dog to dance. When saw you him? 1 NEI. Who, sir, Jeremy? 2 NEI. Jeremy Butler? We saw him not this month. Love. How? 4 NEI. Not these 5 weeks, sir. 6 NEI. These 6 weeks at the least. Love. You amaze me, neighbors. 5 NEI. Sure, if your worship know not where he is, he's slipped away. 6 NEI. Pray God, he be not made away. Love. Ha! It's no time to question, then. Knocks at the door. 6 NEI. About some 3 weeks since, I heard a doleful cry, as I sat up amending my wife's stockings. Love. 'Tis strange that none will answer. Didst thou hear a cry, say'st thou? 6 NEI. Yes, sir, like unto a man that had been strangled an hour, and could not speak. 2 NEI. I heard it too, just this day 3 weeks, at 2 o'clock next morning. Love. These be miracles, or you make them so. A man an hour strangled, and could not speak, and both you heard him cry? 3 NEI. Yes, downward, sir. Love, thou art a wise fellow. Give me thy hand, I pray thee. What trade art thou on? 3 Nei. A smith, and please your worship. Love. A smith. Then lend me thy help to get this door open. 3 Nei. That I will presently, sir, but fetch my tools. Exit. 1 Nei. Sir, best to knock again, afore you break it. Love, knocks again. I will. Enter Face, in his butler's livery. Face. What mean you, sir? 1, 2, 4 Nei. Oh, here's Jeremy. Face. Good sir, come from the door. Love. Why, what's the matter? Face. Yet farther, you are too near yet. Love. In the name of wonder, what means the fellow? Face. The house, sir, has been visited. Love. What, with the plague? Stand thou then farther. Face. No, sir, I had it not. Love. Who had it then? I left none else but thee in the house. Face. Yes, sir, my fellow, the cat that kept the buttery, had it on her a week before I spied it, but I got her conveyed away in the night, and so I shut the house up for a month. Love. How? Face. Purposing then, sir, to have burnt rose vinegar, treacle, and tar, and have made it sweet, that you should ne'er have known it, because I knew the news would but afflict you, sir. Love. Breathe less, and farther off. Why this is stranger, the neighbors tell me all here that the doors have still been open. Face. How, sir? Love. Gallants, men and women, and of all sorts, tagrag, been seen to flock here in threaves, these 10 weeks, as to a second Hogsden, in days of Pimlico and Eyebright. Face. Sir, their wisdoms will not say so. Love. Today they speak of coaches and gallants, one in a French hood went in, they tell me, and another was seen in a velvet gown at the window, divers more pass in and out. Face. They did pass through the doors then, or walls, I assure their eyesights, and their spectacles, for here, sir, are the keys, and here have been, in this my pocket, now above 20 days, and for before, I kept the fort alone there. But that 'tis yet not deep in the afternoon, I should believe my neighbors had seen double through the black pot, and made these apparitions. For, on my faith to your worship, for these 3 weeks and upwards the door has not been opened. Love. Strange. 1 Nei. Good faith, I think I saw a coach. 2 Nei. And I too, I'd have been sworn. Love. Do you but think it now? And but one coach? 4 Nei. We cannot tell, sir, Jeremy is a very honest fellow. Face. Did you see me at all? 1 Nei. No, that we are sure on. 2 Nei. I'll be sworn o' that. Love. Fine rogues to have your testimonies built on. Re-enter third neighbor, with his tools. 3 Nei. Is Jeremy come? 1 Nei. Oh yes, you may leave your tools, we were deceived, he says. 2 Nei. He has had the keys, and the door has been shut these 3 weeks. 3 nei. Like enough. Love. Peace, and get hence, you changelings. Enter Surly and Mammon. Face, aside. Surly come. And Mammon made acquainted. They'll tell all. How shall I beat them off? What shall I do? Nothing's more wretched than a guilty conscience. Sir. No, sir, he was a great physician. This, it was no bawdy house, but a mere chancel. You knew the Lord and his sister. Ma'am. Nay, good Surly Dot. Sir. The happy word, be rich. Ma'am. Play not the tyrant Dot. Sir. Should be today pronounced to all your friends. And where be your andirons now? And your brass pots, that should have been golden flagons, and great wedges? Ma'am. Let me but breathe. What, they have shut their doors, methinks. Sir. Aye, now 'tis holiday with them. Ma'am. Rogues, he and Surly knock. Cousiners, impostors, bawds. Face. What mean you, sir? Ma'am. To enter if we can. Face. Another man's house. Here is the owner, sir, turn you to him, and speak your business. Ma'am. Are you, sir, the owner? Love. Yes, sir. Ma'am. And are those knaves within your cheaters? Love. What knaves, what cheaters? Ma'am. Subtle and his lungs. Face. The gentleman is distracted, sir. No lungs, nor lights have been seen here these 3 weeks, sir, within these doors, upon my word. Sir. Your word, groom arrogant. Face. Yes, sir, I am the housekeeper, and know the keys have not been out of my hands. Sir. This is a new face. Face. You do mistake the house, sir, what sign was dat? Sir. You rascal. This is one of the Confederacy. Come, let's get officers, and force the door. Love. Pray you stay, gentlemen. Sir. No, sir, we'll come with warrant. Ma'am. Aye, and then we shall have your doors open. Exeunt ma'am. And sir. Love. What means this? Face. I cannot tell, sir. Inei. These are 2 of the gallants that we do think we saw. Face. 2 of the fools. Your talk as idly as they. Good faith, sir, I think the moon has crazed 'em all. Aside. O me, enter Castrol. The angry boy come too. He'll make a noise, and ne'er away till he have betrayed us all. Cass, knocking. What rogues, bawds, slaves, you'll open the door, anon. Punk, cockatrice, my suster. By this light I'll fetch the marshal to you. You are a whore to keep your castle. Face. Who would you speak with, sir? Cass. The body doctor, and the cousining captain, and puss my suster. Love. This is something, sure. Face. Upon my trust, the doors were never open, sir. Cass. I have heard all their tricks told me twice over, by the fat knight and the lean gentleman. Love. Here comes another. Enter Ananias and Tribulation. Face. Ananias too. And his pastor. Try, beating at the door. The doors are shut against us. Anna. Come forth, you seed of sulphur, sons of fire. Your stench it is broke forth, abomination is in the house. Cass. My sister's there. Anna. The place, it has become a cage of unclean birds. Cass. Yes, I will fetch the scavenger, and the constable. Try. You shall do well. Anna. We'll join to weed them out. Cass. You will not come then, punk devise, my sister. Anna. Call her not sister, she's a harlot verily. Cass. I'll raise the street. Love. Good gentleman, a word. Anna. Satan avoid, and hinder not our zeal. Exeunt Anna, Trib, and Cast. Love. The world's turned Bethlehem. Face. These are all broke loose, out of St. Catherine's, where they used to keep the better sort of madfolks. 1 NEI. All these persons we saw go in and out here. 2 NEI. Yes, indeed, sir. 3 NEI. These were the parties. Face. Peace, you drunkards. Sir, I wonder at it, please you to give me leave to touch the door, I'll try and the lock be changed. Love. It mazes me. Face, goes to the door. Good faith, sir, I believe there's no such thing, 'tis all deceptio vicestat, aside. Would I could get him away. Dap, within. Master Captain. Master Doctor. Love. Who's that? Face. Our clerk within, that I forgot. Aside. I know not, sir. Dap, within. For God's sake, when will her grace be at leisure? Face. Ha! Illusions, some spirit o' the air, aside. His gag is melted, and now he sets out the throat. Dap, within. I am almost stifled. Face, aside. Would you were all together? Love. 'Tis in the house. Ha! List. Face. Believe it, sir, in the air. Love. Peace, you. Dap, within. Mine aunt's grace does not use me well. Sub, within. You fool, peace, you'll mar all. Face speaks through the keyhole, while Lovewood advances to the door unobserved. Or you will else, you rogue. Love. Oh, is it so? Then you converse with spirits, come, sir. No more of your tricks, good Jeremy. The truth, the shortest way. Face. Dismiss this rabble, sir. Aside. What shall I do? I am catched. Love. Good neighbors, I thank you all. You may depart. Exeunt neighbors. Come, sir, you know that I am an indulgent master, and therefore conceal nothing. What's your medicine, to draw so many several sorts of wild fowl? Face. Sir, you were wont to affect mirth and wit, but here's no place to talk on in the street. Give me but leave to make the best of my fortune, and only pardon me the abuse of your house, it's all I beg. I'll help you to a widow, in recompense, that you shall give me thanks for, will make you 7 years younger, and a rich one. 'Tis but you're putting on a Spanish cloak, I have her within. You need not fear the house, it was not visited. Love. But by me, who came sooner than you expected. Face. It is true, sir. Pray you forgive me. Love. Well, let's see your widow. Exeunt. Scene 5.2. A room in the same. Enter Subtle, leading in Dapper, with his eyes bound as before. Sub. How? You have eaten your gag? Dap. Yes, faith, it crumbled away in my mouth. Sub. You have spoiled all then. Dap. No. I hope my Aunt of Fairy will forgive me. Sub. Your aunt's a gracious lady, but in troth you were to blame. Dap. The fume did overcome me, and I did do't to stay my stomach. Pray you so satisfy her grace. Enter Face, in his uniform. Here comes the captain. Face. How now? Is his mouth down? Sub. Aye, he has spoken. Face. A pox, I heard him, and you too. He's undone then, I have been fain to say, the house is haunted with spirits, to keep churl back. Sub. And hast thou done it? Face. Sure, for this night. Sub. Why, then triumph and sing of Face so famous, the precious king of present wits. Face. Did you not hear the coil about the door? Sub. Yes, and I dwindled with it. Face. Show him his aunt, and let him be dispatched, I'll send her to you. Exit Face. Sub. Well, sir, your aunt her grace will give you audience presently, on my suit, and the captain's word that you did not eat your gag in any contempt of her highness. Unbinds his eyes. Dap. Not I, in troth, sir. Enter Dole, like the Queen of Fairy. Sub. Here she is come. Down o' your knees and wriggle, she has a stately presence. Dapper kneels, and shuffles towards her. Good. Yet nearer, and bid, God save you. Dap. Madam. Sub. And your aunt. Dap. And my most gracious aunt, God save your grace. Dole. Nephew, we thought to have been angry with you, but that sweet face of yours hath turned the tide, and made it flow with joy, that ebbed of love. Arise, and touch our velvet gown. Sub. The skirts, and kiss em. So. Dole. Let me now stroke that head. Much, nephew, shalt thou win, much shalt thou spend, much shalt thou give away, much shalt thou lend. Aside. Much. Indeed, why do you not thank her grace? Dap. I cannot speak for joy. See, the kind wretch. Your grace's kinsman right. Dole. Give me the bird. Here is your fly in a purse, about your neck, cousin, wear it, and feed it about this day 7 night, on your right wrist. Open a vein with a pin, and let it suck but once a week, till then, you must not look on't. Dole. No, and kinsman, bear yourself worthy of the blood you come on. Her grace would have you eat no more woolsack pies, nor dagger fruity. Dole. Nor break his fast in heaven and hell. She's with you everywhere. Nor play with costermongers, at Mumchance, Traytrip, God make you rich, when as your aunt has done it, but keep the gallantst company, and the best games. Dap. Yes, sir. Gleek and primero, and what you get, be true to us. Dap. By this hand, I will. You may bring £1,000 before tomorrow night, if but 3,000 be stirring, and you will. Dap. I swear I will then. Your fly will learn you all games. Face, within. Have you done there? Your grace will command him no more duties? Dole. No, but come, and see me often. I may chance to leave him 300 or 400 chests of treasure, and some 12,000 acres of fairyland, if he gain well and comely with good gamesters. There's a kind aunt. Kiss her departing part, but you must sell your 40 mark a year, now. Dap. Sir, I mean. Or, gift away, pox on't. Dap. I'll gift mine aunt. I'll go and fetch the writings. Exit. 'Tis well away. Re-enter face. Face. Where's subtle? Here, what news? Face. Drugger is at the door, go take his suit, and bid him fetch a parson, presently, say, he shall marry the widow. Thou shalt spend £100 by the service. Exit subtle. Now, Queen Dole, have you packed up all? Dole. Yes. Face. And how do you like the lady pliant? Dole. A good dull innocent. Re-enter subtle. Here's your Hieronymo's cloak and hat. Face. Give me them. And the ruff too? Face. Yes, I'll come to you presently. Exit. Now he is gone about his project, Dole, I told you of, for the widow. Dole. 'Tis direct against our articles. Well, we will fit him, wench. Hast thou gold her of her jewels or her bracelets? Dole. No, but I will do't. Soon at night, my Dolly, when we are shipped, and all our goods aboard, eastward for Ratcliffe, we will turn our course to Brainford, westward, if thou say'st the word, and take our leaves of this o'erweening rascal, this peremptory face. Dole. Content, I'm weary of him. Sub. Thou'st cause, when the slave will run a wiving, dole, against the instrument that was drawn between us. Dole. I'll pluck his bird as bare as I can. Sub. Yes, tell her, she must by any means address some present to the cunning man, make him amends for wronging his art with her suspicion, send a ring, or chain of pearl, she will be tortured else extremely in her sleep, say, and have strange things come to her. Wilt thou? Dole. Yes. Sub. My fine flittermouse, my bird o' the night. We'll tickle it at the pigeons, when we have all, and may unlock the trunks, and say, this mine, and thine, and thine, and mine. They kiss. Re-enter face. Face. What now? A billing? Sub. Yes, a little exalted in the good passage of our stock affairs. Face. Drugger has brought his parson, take him in, subtle, and send Nab back again to wash his face. Sub. I will, and shave himself? Exit. Face. If you can get him. Dole. You are hot upon it, face, whatever it is. Face. A trick that Dole shall spend £10 a month by. Re-enter subtle. Is he gone? Sub. The chaplain waits you in the hall, sir. Face. I'll go bestow him. Exit. Dole. He'll now marry her, instantly. Sub. He cannot yet, he is not ready. Dear Dole, cousin her of all thou canst. To deceive him is no deceit, but justice, that would break such an inextricable tie as ours was. Dole. Let me alone to fit him. Re-enter face. Face. Come, my venturers, you have packed up all? Where be the trunks? Bring forth. Sub. Here. Face. Let us see them. Where's the money? Sub. Here, in this. Face. Mammon's £10, 8 score before, the brethren's money, this. Druggers and dappers. What paper's that? Dole. The jewel of the waiting maids, that stole it from her lady, to know certain. Face. If she should have precedence of her mistress? Dole. Yes. Face. What box is that? Sub. The fishwives' rings, I think, and the alewives' single money. Is not, Dole? Dole. Yes, and the whistle that the sailor's wife brought you to know and her husband were with Ward. Face. We'll wet it tomorrow, and our silver beakers and tavern cups. Where be the French petticoats, and girdles and hangers? Sub. Here, in the trunk, and the bolts of lawn. Face. Is Drugger's damask there, and the tobacco? Sub. Yes. Face. Give me the keys. Dole. Why you the keys? Sub. No matter, dole, because we shall not open them before he comes. Face. 'Tis true, you shall not open them, indeed, nor have them forth, do you see? Not forth, dole. Dole. No. Face. No, my smock rampant. The right is, my master knows all, has pardoned me, and he will keep them. Doctor, 'tis true you look, for all your figures, I sent for him, indeed. Wherefore, good partners, both he and she be satisfied, for here determines the indenture tripartite twixt subtle, dole, and face. All I can do is to help you over the wall, the backside, or lend you a sheet to save your velvet gown, dole. Here will be officers presently, bethink you of some course suddenly to scape the dock, for thither you will come else. Loud knocking. Hark you, thunder. Sub. You are a precious fiend. OFFI, without. Open the door. Face. Dole, I am sorry for the eye faith, but hear'st thou? It shall go hard, but I will place thee somewhere. Thou shalt have my letter to Mistress Amo. Dole. Hang you. Face. Or Madame Caesarian. Dole. Pox upon you, rogue, would I had but time to beat thee. Face. Subtle, let's know where you set up next. I will send you a customer now and then, for old acquaintance. What new course have you? Sub. Rogue, I'll hang myself, that I may walk a greater devil than thou, and haunt thee in the flock bed in the buttery. Exeunt. Scene 5.3. An outer room in the same. Enter Lovewood in the Spanish dress, with the parson. Loud knocking at the door. Love. What do you mean, my masters? Ma'am, without. Open your door, cheaters, bawds, conjurers. OFFI, without. Or we will break it open. Love. What warrant have you? OFFI, without. Warrant enough, sir, doubt not, if you'll not open it. Love. Is there an officer, there? OFFI, without. Yes, 2 or 3 for failing. Love. Have but patience, and I will open it straight. Enter Face, as butler. Face. Sir, have you done? Is it a marriage? Perfect? Love. Yes, my brain. Face. Off with your ruff and cloak then, be yourself, sir. Sir, without. Down with the door. Cass, without. Slight, ding it open. Love, opening the door. Hold, gentlemen, what means this violence? Mammon, Surly, Castral, Ananias, Tribulation, and officers, rush in. Ma'am. Where is this collier? Sir. And my Captain Face? Ma'am. These day owls. Sir. That are birding in men's purses. Ma'am. Madam Suppository. Cass. Doxy, my suster. Anna. Locusts of the foul pit. Try. Profane as Bel and the dragon. Anna. worse than the grasshoppers, or the lice of Egypt. Love. Good gentlemen, hear me. Are you officers, and cannot stay this violence? 1 OFFI. Keep the peace. Love. Gentlemen, what is the matter? Whom do you seek? Ma'am. The chemical cousin. Sir. And the Captain Pander. Cass. The nun my sister. Ma'am. Madam Rabbi. Anna. Scorpions and caterpillars. Love. Fewer at once, I pray you. 2 OFFI. One after another, gentlemen, I charge you, by virtue of my staff. Anna. They are the vessels of pride, lust, and the cart. Love. Good zeal, lie still a little while. Try. Peace, Deacon Ananias. Love. The house is mine here, and the doors are open. If there be any such persons as you seek for, use your authority, search on O God's name. I am but newly come to town, and finding this tumult about my door, to tell you true, it somewhat mazed me, till my man, here, fearing my more displeasure, told me he had done somewhat an insolent part, let out my house, belike, presuming on mine own aversion from any arrow the town while there was sickness, to a doctor and a captain, who, what they are or where they be, he knows not. Ma'am. Are they gone? Love. You may go in and search, sir. Mammon, Anna, and Trib. Go in. Here, I find the empty walls worse than I left them, smoked, a few cracked pots, and glasses, and a furnace, the ceiling filled with poesies of the candle, and madam with a dildo rid o' the walls, only one gentlewoman, I met here, that is within, that said she was a widow. Cass. Aye, that's my sister, I'll go thump her. Where is she? Goes in. Love. And should have married a Spanish count, but he, when he came to't, neglected her so grossly, that I, a widower, am gone through with her. Sir. How? Have I lost her then? Love. Were you the dawn, sir? Good faith, now, she does blame you extremely, and says you swore, and told her you had taken the pains to dye your beard, and umber o'er your face, borrowed a suit, and ruff, all for her love, and then did nothing. What an oversight, and want of putting forward, sir, was this! Well fair an old harquebusier, yet, could prime his powder, and give fire, and hit, all in a twinkling. Re-enter Mammon. Ma'am. The whole nest are fled. Love. What sort of birds were they? Ma'am. A kind of chuffs, or thievish daws, sir, that have picked my purse of 80 pounds within these 5 weeks, beside my first materials, and my goods, that lie in the cellar, which I am glad they have left, I may have home yet. Love. Think you so, sir? Ma'am. Aye. Love. By order of law, sir, but not otherwise. Ma'am. Not mine own stuff. Love. Sir, I can take no knowledge that they are yours, but by public means. If you can bring certificate that you were gold of them, or any formal writ out of a court, that you did cousin yourself, I will not hold them. Ma'am. I'll rather lose them. Love. That you shall not, sir, buy me, in troth, upon these terms, they are yours. What? Should they have been, sir, turned into gold, all? Ma'am. No, I cannot tell, it may be they should, what then? Love. What a great loss in hope have you sustained. Ma'am. Not I, the Commonwealth has. Face. He would have built the city new, and made a ditch about it of silver, should have run with cream from Hogsden, that every Sunday, in Moorfields, the younkers, and tits and tomboys should have fed on, gratis. Ma'am. I will go mount a turnip cart, and preach the end of the world, within these 2 months. Surly, what? In a dream? Sir. Must I needs cheat myself, with that same foolish vice of honesty? Come, let us go and hearken out the rogues, that face I'll mark for mine, if e'er I meet him. Face. If I can hear of him, sir, I'll bring you word, unto your lodging, for in troth, they were strangers to me, I thought them honest as myself, sir. Exeunt ma'am. And sir. Re-enter Ananias and tribulation. Try. 'Tis well, the saints shall not lose all yet. Go, and get some carts. Love. For what, my zealous friends? Anna. To bear away the portion of the righteous out of this den of thieves. Love. What is that portion? Anna. The goods sometimes the orphans, that the brethren bought with their silver pence. Love. What, those in the cellar, the night Sir Mammon claims? Anna. I do defy the wicked Mammon, so do all the brethren, thou profane man. I ask thee with what conscience thou canst advance that idol against us, that have the seal? Were not the shillings numbered, that made the pounds, were not the pounds told out, upon the 2nd day of the 4th week, in the 8th month, upon the table dormant, the year of the last patience of the saints, 610? Love. Mine earnest vehement botcher, and deacon also, I cannot dispute with you, but if you get you not away the sooner, I shall confute you with a cudgel. Anna. Sir. Try. Be patient, Ananias. Anna. I am strong, and will stand up, well girt, against an host that threaten Gad in exile. Love. I shall send you to Amsterdam, to your cellar. Anna. I will pray there, against thy house, may dogs defile thy walls, and wasps and hornets breed beneath thy roof, this seat of falsehood, and this cave of cousinage. Exeunt Anna. And Trib. Enter Drugger. Love. Another too? Drug. Not I, sir, I am no brother. Love beats him. Away, you Harry Nicholas. Do you talk? Exit Drug. Face. No, this was Abel Drugger. Good sir, go to the parson. And satisfy him, tell him all is done, he stayed too long a washing of his face. The doctor, he shall hear of him at Westchester, and of the captain, tell him, at Yarmouth, or some good port town else, lying for a wind. Exit Parson. If you can get off the angry child, now, sir. Enter Castrel, dragging in his sister. Cass. Come on, you have matched most sweetly, have you not? Did not I say, I would never have you tupped but by a dubbed boy, to make you a lady, Tom? Slight, you are a mammoth. Oh, I could touse you, now. Death, mun you marry, with a pox. Love. You lie, boy, as sound as you, and I'm aforehand with you. Cass. Anon. Love. Come, will you quarrel? I will faze you, sirrah, why do you not buckle to your tools? Cass. Odie's light, this is a fine old boy as e'er I saw. Love. What, do you change your copy now? Proceed, here stands my dove, stoop at her, if you dare. Cass. Slight, I must love him. I cannot choose I faith, and I should be hanged for't. Suster, I protest, I honor thee for this match. Love. Oh, do you so, sir? Cass. Yes, and thou canst take tobacco and drink, old boy, I'll give her £500 more to her marriage, than her own state. Love. Fill a pipe full, Jeremy. Face. Yes, but go in and take it, sir. Love. I will be ruled by thee in anything, Jeremy. Cass. Slight, thou art not hidebound, thou art a jovie boy. Come, let us in, I pray thee, and take our whiffs. Love. Within with your sister, brother boy. Exeunt Cass. And Dame P. That master that had received such happiness by a servant, in such a widow, and with so much wealth, were very ungrateful, if he would not be a little indulgent to that servant's wit, and help his fortune, though with some small strain of his own candour. Advancing. Therefore, gentlemen, and kind spectators, if I have outstripped an old man's gravity, or strict canon, think what a young wife and a good brain may do, stretch age's truth sometimes, and crack it too. Speak for thyself, knave. Face. So I will, sir. Advancing to the front of the stage. Gentlemen, my part a little fell in this last scene, yet 'twas decorum. And though I am clean got off from subtle, surly, Mammon, Dole, hot Ananias, Dapper, Drugger, all with whom I traded, yet I put myself on you, that are my country, and this pelf which I have got, if you do quit me, rests to feast you often, and invite new guests. Exeunt.